But you gotta be careful. BTR, if they have an eye on him, if they realize that one of the player is here, they can definitely spot him, take him down, and eliminate him. There will be no chances for revival. But DRS, look at example. Look at the wrap around. This is beautiful by DRS. They can definitely punish anyone. Be it BTR, be it Viperx knockout, but BTR is busy with Viperx knockout. They will take down Lord, and Lord, is he in a comfortable spot? Can he get a revive? I think he's on top of a compound. He can get a revive. He's in the hard cover. So BTR, then they've not decided to charge in. Once they do, they'll probably be punished by DRS because the third party is ready. DRS is having their eyes. They're getting all the information.
Let's see how this one is going to go. Now the angle's getting locked down here. Bigetron by Vitality. Trying to read the situation here. I did see a few comments in the chat saying that DRS are going to be the only team to qualify. And that's an interesting statement. But now Optimus looking to apply themselves on the edge. Bumblebee coming through with a quick little bit of a trade. Now Viper KO also just waiting in the wing. So 3 squads finding themselves in a bit of a hot spot. I like the start. This is exactly what we want to see. The teams keeping the momentum or starting off with some strong momentum. Big about that. ASI8 though, down to a 2-piece, right? They've been feeling quite a bit of a sting coming at the expense or at the hand of Bandit. What was that? Oh, a machete finish. Wow.
Absolutely. They're just going bonkers over here, but it was not Bandit, it was someone else who eliminated the players of ASIC side. I mean, they just got 1 elimination number, but Viperx knockout. In the meantime, they tried to get elimination points on BTR. Yes, they are confirming some eliminations, but BTR, they're also taking that revenge. But it's RRQ versus ASIC side going on here. It's the last man standing, and that is Baby. Responsibility lies on his shoulder. DRS is going to do a third party on that fight. On a different end, it's Viperx knockout versus DRS versus BTR. BTR is on the verge of elimination. They only have 1 man standing, the last man standing. But Baby, his position is compromised. He needs to fall back, and he is trying to fall back. He has an Uzi in his hands, not a very good weapon, and he got tagged, punished, and sent to the lobby. Lapar is not going to hesitate. He's not going to stop.
Yeah, unfortunate play there for them, but now it is going to be Kent, the last one left for BTR, just trying to survive, trying to ride out.
DRS, the best team of Nepal, but wait a second. Kent will surprise one more player of
He's going to get lit on fire. That Molly comes in pretty hot and swinging. Now Noel goes down. This could be that turning point for RRQ to lock in even more. The pressure is going to be riding pretty high. BTR are also going to get taken on out as Ada runs them down, sends them out. RRQ.
Can they do it? Mad Cat, he is already low in HP. His teammate is also struggling with the HP. Revival is going to be there from Lapar's side. The player is coming, crawling all the way from the other side. And Team Alex Zitron, they're not even going to spot him. And look at this. RRQ once again, 3 men strong. It's not looking good for Alex Zitron and Hitman.
As Sanchivo is going to stop them right there.
Absolutely, but look at the trigger discipline of Riley. He's not making any noise. He knows that if his position gets compromised, he will not just be knocked down. You know that he will be finished. But on the back of it, it's Voin Donkeys who wants to push towards the Visit Tower. That's the point of contention for now. Glue Squad, Wallsport, Icy, and look at Voin Donkeys. Potato will find Stickley. He'll knock him down one by one. The players of Glue Squad are going down, and now Glue Squad is left on the last man standing. But before Team Skyforce managed to eliminate Glue Squad, the last player of Glue Squad somehow managed to pull a clutch on Team Voin Donkeys, and that was a 1v4 or 1v3. In the meantime, Skyforce needs to realize that it's the last man standing who's trying to revive his another teammate. Skyforce, I think they have realized, and now they are collecting themselves. They will try to push in. Look at them. The weak
Up on itself, so this will allow for a big continuation on the carnage.
Absolutely, with Seaman still trying to take the players of Viperx knockout down. The grenade is probably there. Beautiful grenades delivered right on the face of Viperx knockout, and they are left with the last player. It's Goku Board who has all that responsibility, and look at C1, they are not deciding to hold on. They will just charge in, and a beautiful push will definitely eliminate Viperx knockout. One more team sent to the ground. Look at Team C1 Esports, they're not stopping whatsoever. After eliminating Viper Esports, they spotted Boom Esports, and now they're pushing in. But wait a second, the players are gonna go down, the trades are coming in. Atomic needs to do something. He is spotting the player of Boom Esports. It's a 1v2, and it will not happen, as the last man standing will be taken down by Kinu, and now he has the responsibility to revive all the teammates. Team A6R will probably try to push here. If they manage to do a third party, it will be left for all the solos or duos to take. But if Team C1 gets the revive, the man advantage will help them to get a chicken dinner. It can help them. So let's wait and find out if they'll get a revive, but if they will get a revival. But on the other side, it's Skyforce who's on the two players and trying to deal with the solos. TDK, it's a 1v2. You gotta watch out. You cannot push like this, and he will suffer. Nan gets eliminated, and so is the hope for TDK survival.
Yep, there we go. It is done and dusted now. 4 squads remain. ASI 8 on the duo. Skyforce moving through with their duo as well. But you were talking about champions having a good opportunity here, and I have to agree. 7 eliminations, 4 players up. We've seen this several times in the previous games.
Yeah.
If a team makes it to this late stage and they still have their whole squad in the game, there's a very high chance that they get the victory, that they get that winner chicken dinner. But of course, these duos and solos can definitely look to change that. They can definitely look to play the upset. Let's see whether or not Woo and Iron are going to be able to pull this one off. They are the first line of aggression against Champions Esports.
I mean, if only the teams manage to, do a third party on C1, only then they can take them down. Otherwise, C1 will eliminate everyone out there. They gotta find a way to fight with them together. But, teamwork can make the dream work, but they're not teams. There are different teams out there, different duos out there. If they do this, it will not be a teamwork. It will be something else. But here comes the first knock. Godless will find who will be taken down. And now, here comes another knockout by Kinu. So they're definitely trying to eliminate a team, but this time it's not Team C1. It's Team A6I, and down they go. Down to a 1v2v4 situation. C1 have every possibility to get this chicken dinner, even if Riley decides to backstab them, which he will, because Kinu has no idea. Balcha also has no clue. He was trying to go and try to have some loot from the crate, but Kinu will also be taken down on low HP. One good grenade, and it will be over for Kinu. Atomic will definitely try and cover his teammate, but wait a second. He will expose himself, and Riley will take the advantage. C1, and now the player is knocked out. It's a 2v2 for them. But before that, Team Skyforce, Sanchi tries to push. He gets taken down. Riley, responsibility is on him. He's moving in with a shotgun, but he will be dealt with. And Kino will get another elimination point. Not Kino, this time Icarus will get the last elimination point. It's a 1v1 situation. How did the team lose? 3 players, two of them eliminated, one of them knocked out. That's a big question. But now BTR is there. They're ready for a 1v2. But look at this. Look at the player of C1. They don't have any idea where the last man standing is.
I mean, Skyforce turned into more of a striking force as they moved in with that duo of theirs right here at the very end. But now, Optimus, in a prime position, spots the play onto Kino. Let's see whether or not Argas can survive this. Will they get that res? Looks like a potential yes. Seeing that there's a lot of ground here for Optimus to try and cover. They're going to be trying to just clear the way on their approach into that rush. Oh, Kino gets spotted. Got to watch out for the speed 90. Not quite sure whether or not champions are going to be able to survive the onslaught, the spray, the carnage. Well, it's the answer is yes. Easy. Just poke a shotgun at them, and it really solves that problem coming through from the P90.
Absolutely. A winner finals. You gotta aim for the top spot. This is not the qualification round where you can be in the top 8 and still qualify. That's grand finals. You gotta show your grand performance. Clue squad. Can they show their best here as they were showing in the previous stage? But Boom Esports coming up against BTR. Once again, the table toppers are fighting with each other. BTR, the slam is going to be there by Boom Esports. Now that they took one down, they have decided to charge in. In the back of it, it's Vampire Sport who will be coming for the third party. And look at Boom Esports. The split is not that good, but yes, good enough to confirm the knocked player. Good enough to take the elimination point in the backpack. Are they going to charge in? They'll probably spot Kent as well. The position was compromised. BTR's players are out in the open. Why would you play out in the open when you have some compounds to play in?
That is a good question, right? But now, Boom, this is a good opportunity for them to apply a lot of pressure. Vampire going to look to move in as well. So BTR could have their time in this match numbered, as the clock could be running out for them very, very soon. There's still about a minute left until the zone 4 has closed up completely. But Boom is going to try and capitalize on every available opportunity. Moving into Quarry is not going to be an easy fight by any measure. M now going to be sipping on some blue juice, trying to survive a very wide angle held by the entirety of Boom. But can they pull all the players into safety? Will we see Zero go for the rescue? It does seem like that's the play. So Yumi now having a pretty tall order on their shoulder, right? They have to keep the presence of the team within the zone. They have to try and push back on any players or teams that could look to contest them. So far, doing a good job. 4 eliminations is what they have to show, but you got to watch out for those third parties as BTR are trying to strike back. They are trying to reclaim a little bit of their territory. And there we go. The entirety of Boom has made it in. But they still have to push forward. And this could be that opportunity for BTR to turn it against them. As Kent is quite exposed. Let's see. Can they bounce back? Can they respond in kind?
Absolutely. Seems like the romance between BTR and Team Esports, it's not over. Once again, BTR coming in with one knockout. Razy is trying to push forward. He's trying to revive his teammate, or maybe he wants to focus to go inside the zone. A bit of elevation found by BTR. Is he gonna take another player down? Is he cooking a grenade? Easy block. He's gonna be found by Vampire Sports. Vampire decided to charge, and in the meantime, a third party is gonna be there. Sam9 is also there. What's going on? It's Boom versus BTR versus Vampire versus Sam9 and Zero. Look at his position. It's gonna get compromised, and in the meantime, Vampire will go all in. Boom Sports is done and dusted. Another team down the ground. But Vampire, the next challenge is gonna be the last man standing of BTR, and then they have to fight with Sam9 as well because they're also coming in. Look at this. Miola, he had the position. He had the idea about the last man standing of BTR. In the meantime, it's one Donkeys who will do a third party. Make things easy.
Onto the battlefield. As you can see, they have 2 players up. The knocks have been dealt. Let's see whether or not Demo can showcase a little bit of a performance here. It is going to be Sam9 coming in hot. Satria and Haikyuu right there. Down goes
Beautiful.
Demo. An absolutely devastation coming in for Nexary. Down to a solo they are. Example now going to get hit. As you can see, BTR moving in swiftly alongside them. And again, the pressure is just on.
I mean, BTR loves to play here on this gas stage, and once again, the last one standing will be dealt with. All the players are sent to the ground. DRS getting eliminated, and BTR with 4 elimination points. That is beautiful by them. But DRS getting 3 elimination points, 3 rule points in 4 matches. That is pathetic. Not good enough. It will never be good enough. But now, BTR, after eliminating DRS, they're charging in on Team Boom Esports. They gotta watch out. There are a few more teams here, and it's not gonna be easy for you to eliminate Boom Esports, but it doesn't matter. It's BTR by Vitality we're talking about. They will push if they want to push. Look at the wraparound. The Molotov's gonna come in, and once again, Razy block with some beautiful information given to the teammates. And this Molotov will eliminate your Johan. Yummy Johan.
Still Johan, either which way we look at it. Now, Bumblebee going to be looking to get buzzing, right? Looking for the opportunity, the angle to play through Boom. Trying to get themselves spread out, but there's only so much that they can do. Optimus also looking to push up in some direction. Zero making a quick escape, but unfortunately can only go so far until Kent locks in that spray down. So BTR now up to 5 eliminations. Gonna look to make it 6, and there it is. Now, Bigetron by Vitality looking...
This fight can put them into their demise because, you know, Clue Squad, they have had their time to reset the players. But look at this, another third party is gonna come in. Boom Sports is joining the party. Squad will just go bonkers are all in, and look at this. Levi's will take the first player down, and on the back of it another player was spotted, and with the shotgun Levi's will find XKF. I thought that Team DX will dominate. In fact, I thought Blue Squad will dominate, but DX, they're just proving me wrong. DX leaving Blue Squad in the last man standing as another player was taken down by Levi's. This player is so brilliant. I mean, the individual performances are always going to be there. But Dorkel with a grenade, 2504 with a beautiful grenade on the face of Neo will eliminate him, and Glue Squad is done and dusted. 9 elimination points with the name. This is classical DX for you.
Well, gotta love what we're seeing so far. Nextory also now stepping up, looking to see if they can get a slice of the action. But D Xavier absolutely running away with those eliminations. 9 already, 1 away from hitting the 10. But now it is going to be decided to be the decider as to whether or not D Xavier will make them as their 10th elimination. Levi looking for a little bit of something here. They know they can see the trails on the ground that leads to a potential elimination. Is this going to be the one? Levi might get surprised. Ooh, there we go. Decider now trying to come in with a jump shot. They do pick up a very sneaky attack. Almost getting the hit, and there we go. The elimination comes on through. Oh, but the nade right on the money. Dockel taking no prisoners whatsoever. Just laying down the law. Now, it is going to be another squad rolling into the fight here. A Sem 9. They've heard all the shots go off, but they want in on the action. Now they're going to push forward, and it's going to be D Xavier down to only 2 remaining players.
I mean, this was the 4th or the 5th team was coming in here. That is Sem 9. Going all in, it's a 3v2 situation. Imagine if you lose this fight up against a duo. That duo is going to get 12 elimination points, and that's the kind of momentum that DX needs to get things going on the points table. But once again, there's another team. What? There's another team on the backside. What is going on here? Everybody is trying to get these compounds for some reason. Boom versus Ashley going on one side. 6ix9ine getting knocked and eliminated. Wine Donkeys versus RQ. The kill feed is lit, but different colors. But Sem 9, you gotta watch out. You gotta be careful. You have some hard cover, but some of the players are out in the open. In the meantime, Skyfo is getting eliminated by Team Viprex knockout. Are they eliminated? I think... yeah, they are. Viprex knockout getting 2 elimination points, and they have 4 men standing, so a potential contender for the chicken dinners.
I mean, anybody who's alive at this point could be a potential contender for that winner chicken dinner. D Xavier coming in hot again, locking down those eliminations. But one thing that we've been seeing come through from D Xavier is that they are really good at getting aggressive. And then it becomes a little bit more challenging getting those placement points. So I'm curious as to whether or not they are going to be looking to change that up coming through the rest of the day. Now, Talon looking to get themselves situated as they move up onto the edge of zone. But it is going to be BTR looking to lock it down. And of course, we got Viper, KO. They can hear the shots. They have the elevation. Are they going to look to leverage that to their favor, into their advantage? We'll find out soon. But up comes Bumblebee, looking to just fortify the position. I like the send right in onto Talon. Will they be able to get the shots, though? Because this is maybe sometimes a little bit of a cheeky angle to try and take.
Absolutely, the grenades are gonna go once again. BTR, they want to win this fight. Talon Sports and BTR, they're fighting for the top spots. But here comes a grenade, beautiful grenade. Will definitely take down Yuriko Henel. The last man standing will be taken down by Bumblebee's grenade, and that's it. Talon Sports, who was looking so difficult to eliminate by BTR, a couple of grenades just got the job done. But on one side, it's one Donkeys versus Wirebreaks knockout. One of the players knocked out. Tala coming in with grenade. Rezek is gonna go all in. He has an Uzi in his hands. He faced one player. Tala had no gun in his hand, but here comes the rescue. Here comes Goku. Bot crashing with his vehicle. Rezek is knocked out and finished. Now Wirebreaks knockout will get a chance to revive their teammates, but Zeta, he is so far away from his other teammate that he cannot give any cover. Now Ponbit is gonna spot him. Zeta can do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Zeta is so far away from support that it looks like they are the only one left in this match, right? That is how far away the rest of the team is. But let's see what Boom can do. Will they be able to get the job as they move in from either side? Oh, the hits are in and down they go. Void Donkey out with 4 eliminations. Bonbit now going to try and bring M back into the fight here. So the Rays will have to come through. Fortunately, there's not going to be too much pressure, so they could still secure that play. Bigetron by Vitality, though, they're not waiting around. They are going to move right here alongside Viper. Gokubot gets a nade. Resent to them. Ken comes and cleans it up. Beautiful angle indeed. Now Alpha trying to get the heck out of touch, but instead runs right into the lobby.
Absolutely, BTR is charging and they mean business. They are just here to dominate it and get those elimination points. And now, 12 elimination points to the backpack, four players up, all 4 players up. The only team in the lobby with a man advantage situation, but Sam 9 will be dealt by DX, a 2v3. That's what we were talking about. 13 elimination points by this duo, by this team. Let's just say trio because there's no elimination point in the backpack for Lamborghini. 6 by Levi's, 5 by Dokel. What a play by all the players, but now that they have to move inside this zone and there are some other dominators out there, they're gonna find eliminate BTR. If Team DX or the duo of DX manage to eliminate BTR, I can safely say that they are the most aggressive team in the lobby already, although they are the most aggressive. But I'll just, give them a certificate. Although they don't need my certificate, but I'll still do it. But moving onwards, Dokel will try to find his ways inside the zone. And now that we have the 5th stage and only 4 teams and 10 players left, I think we're gonna wait for quite some time for the teams to find each other.
Yeah, that could be exactly what we'll have coming through here. But knowing these teams, that's not going to take a long time, right? Dockle just down below. Bigetron by Vitality trying to secure at least the edge of zone 2504 is going to be moving up towards that more northern positioning. So it's almost like D Xavier is challenging them. It's like, well, you know what? You have 13 elims. We have 13 elims. Let's have a showdown. Let's see who's going to be the one to walk away victorious, right? Who will be the team to claim that winner chicken dinner? Bigetron by Vitality. This is exactly the kind of pacing that we wanted to see come through from them. I mean, they showcased all that aggression back in the playoffs. But are they going to be able to double down? Boom Esports, down they go. Darkhole gets clapped and down they go. So that is D Xavier now down to a solo. Bigetron by Vitality. Previous season performed quite well. They finished very strong in the grand finals. In fact, they finished so strong that they came in second, and there's no tribe embassy here that could get that spot ahead of them. So this could be the rise of Bigetron by Vitality all the way, chasing the overall standings. I mean, 4 players up, 14 elims. This is the way that you get your hands on a winner chicken dinner.
I mean, this is the rise of BTR by Vitality. 14 elimination points to the name, 2 more to go, and then 16 elimination number chicken dinner by this team. Let's see if Team Ashley will try to prove us wrong. Wait a second, both the players were spotted for 2 different sides, and there we go. BTR by Vitality dominating everyone out there.
To be the first 4 points now on board for this match coming in here. And this is champions looking pretty good. Bigetron by Vitality going to look to see if they can keep this torch burning, right? They've already got that first winner chicken dinner. Are they going to be able to get another one as they now find themselves a little bit of vampires? Ooh, there we go. A nice bit of an appetizer.
Vampire is up against them. It's a 2v4 situation. Bumblebee clearly missed the shot. that he was about to land on one player. It's a wraparound by Team BTR from two different sides. I mean, they already have the advantage. Bumblebee, you gotta watch out. Kanto is the player who did a 1v4 previously, 1v3, and Kanto will once again find Bumblebee, and he will take him down. It's not looking good for BTR. Now they're gonna go all in, but they lost one player in the process. Vampire, no more room for domination. But with 5 elimination points, they will get out. But BTR, better play by them. Although they could have saved Bumblebee. If only he couldn't. If only he was with his teammates. I mean, he decided to push all in. He was alone here. The teammates were not here, and that's the reason why.
You maybe to come flying in with a few additional points, as they are all the way down in 15th. Now it's going to be Voin Donkey coming under fire here as Bigetron Vitality starts to move in. Kent gets picked up. Now it's going to be up to Razy to see if they can res their team back into contention. But I love this because look at Sem9 moving in. So that sandwich coming into play yet again. Voin Donkey and Sem9 now going to be looking to pressure the living goodness out of BTR.
BTR, 2 players are knocked out. It's the 1v4 situation up against Voin Donkeys. BTR cannot recover from this. Only Potato is knocked out. And I think before they confirm the elimination point, okay, it's M9 who's gonna come in. A third party that we were talking about. Before they ended BTR, there is M9 who's gonna wrap them around from different sides. They have everything, the man advantage, the elevation, everything to the perfection. Let's see if Sem9 can once again be a nightmare for Voin Donkeys, because they have done it every other time. BTR Optimists trying to push forward will be taken down by Rizik. But now Voin Donkeys are comfortable. Some teams are doing it, specifically DRS. And DRS, did they join this match? I don't think so. I don't see them. They didn't even join this match. They've lost their confidence. They think there's no way back. There's no way for them to make a comeback. But looking at the kill feed, Skyforce versus BTR. That's another fight going in. Razy Block was knocked and finished. ICY was traded by Bumblebee. Some instant trades are going in. Skyforce, the cavalry is going to be there. All players coming up. Coming in and help their teammates. And look at this. RRQ will also be spotted as they were trying to make a third party. And then there's Halal who's also joining the fight, was also trying to crack the party.
Well, nice play here. Nice angle coming through from Skyforce, capitalizing on the ridge line here in the crater. Yeah, Sanchir, that's one way to really get down that mountain. But you got to watch out for the roll as the shots come through, and a big oopsie being made there by Sanchir. Also just delivering themselves on a platter to the teams ahead. Now it's going to be Riley and Godless looking to see if they can maybe change up that play. Ooh, hello, Axatron though, moving in onto Bigetron by Vitality. And now Kent and Bumblebee will have to defend as the rush is real. It's on their doorstep. But so many angles to keep a tight eye on, because you can see they continue to connect on through. Bumblebee, the last one left, managing to quickly patch up that health bar. Again, having to do that as the shots come through right there. Oh, hello, Axatron. Oh, down they go, though.
Finally, a headshot delivered in the last man standing, and Bumblebee with a 1v3. BTR will live to see another day, but wait a second. Is someone from the close side will try to step up? Is someone going to try and slam in? Adder is trying to survive, but here comes another push. Steven versus team Next Sports. Icarus is definitely on fire here, but BTR and Skyforce, that's also going. A trade was there on team Next Sports, but G coming up with a grenade. That's going to be a beautiful grenade, and look at this. It falls right in the face of Balja, and Balja is knocked out now. What a play by Team Next Sports. They're trying to revive Epics, and then they will go all in. And now the player, Atomic, is knocked out. It's the last man standing. East, Icarus, whatever the name is. He has the responsibility now, and Next Sports is going all in. And will they try and confirm this last player? The revival was there. The healing is also here. They're trying to and is he gonna go down? Yes. Beautiful grenade. Right in the target by Casanova. It's gonna eliminate Blue Squad. Ace Excite is looking so good in this match. Look at this. Who on a beautiful position will find another player. It's DX that is on the run now. The carnage and the chaos is on them by teammates. Excite one more time. As Spray's gonna go. Dokal is left on last few HPs. Last few bullets connected and Dokal will be taken down. It's who will get another elimination point. Ace Excite on the charge and they have 6 elimination points.
Ooh, the fight's not going to stop anytime soon. And Skyforce also will get wrapped up. That is bigger too. So if they want to fly up those rankings, they're going to have to do a lot more than what they've been able to pull off so far. But the numbers are to their advantage, right? They just have to beautifully move through this building. Todak also very eager to push this match as hard as they can. Are going to be looking to push on up here. Oh, we can see all the squads now contesting for just this compound, and there's not even any guarantee that this will stay in zone. Up comes Dolphin with a quick cheeky nade in the window. Oh, Zeta just narrowly escaping that first initial utility, but the rest will continue to fly on in. You can see Void Donkey now starting to crumble as it is Nextry and the rest of the lobby absolutely descending down upon them. Bigetron by Vitality is going to be the next team out.